so today I really just want to eat some cosy, warm, nutritious food. As you can hear, my child does not want me to film the intro to this video, so I'm going to drink my coffee and let's get straight into the video. For breakfast, I made a cosy bowl of apple and cinnamon oats, perfect for a chilly morning. I start by adding a small amount of water to the oats to let them soak and soften. While they're soaking, I heat up a little water in a pan, peel and finely chop the apples. Then add them to the pan to soften. Once the oats are tender, I turn the heat down, add a good amount of almond milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon, letting it all simmer slowly. I make sure to stir often so it doesn't stick, and once everything is cooked through, I let it sit for a few minutes to cool off. To finish, I drizzle a generous amount of honey on top. Delicious. Perfect for me and Capri to share. So we're just sitting down to eat now. This is one of my favourite breakfasts at this time of year, just because it's so warm, cosy and comforting. It's also really easy for me to share with Capri because the apples don't have the skin on it and they're really soft where I boiled them. It's really nutritious for her and really, really easy in the mornings. If we don't finish the entire bowl, sometimes I'll put it in the fridge and then we'll have it the next day. So it's really easy and versatile and absolutely delicious. Okay, so Capri has just gone down for her nap, so plan of action is I want to make a really nice chunky vegetable soup. So I need to get that on the hob, and then I'm going to make a Sunday roast. So I'm going to prep the chicken for tonight and also peel the potatoes and leave them on the hob with some water in it so they're all ready to go later, because once it gets to the evening things get a little bit chaotic in the house and it's really difficult to prep things. So once Capri's up from her nap, I thought it'd be really nice to get out of the house, get a little bit of exercise, get some fresh air and take a walk down to GAIL's. And they've got these amazing apple and butter cakes. They're seasonal cakes and they are so good. I've literally been dreaming about them, so we need to get to it because I've probably got about an hour and a half until she's up, so we need to get everything done. To start my chunky vegetable soup, I peel and chop the parsnips and carrots into small pieces, then add them to a large preheated pan. Next I prep the leeks by peeling, cleaning and slicing them and adding them into the mix. After giving everything a good stir, I leave it on a medium heat while I peel and chop a few cloves of garlic to add extra flavour. Then it's time for the butternut squash. After peeling, I chop it into chunks, removing any seeds and adding it to the pan. Now I pour in a jug of vegetable stock and a jug of water, then chop a few tomatoes and toss them in. After one last big stir, everything's ready to simmer and bring out all those delicious flavours. Okay, so I'm just going to leave the soup to simmer on the hob. I do still need to add in the cannelli beans, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. I still need to add these in and the spinach, but I normally add these in towards the end once the other vegetables are nice and soft, just because they don't take as long to cook. But now I'm going to season up the chicken and peel the potatoes for tonight. I start by trimming any excess skin off my chicken and giving it a good rinse under cold water. Then I squeeze fresh lime juice all over the chicken and let it sit for a few minutes while I prepare the seasoning mix. Next, I thinly slice the onion lengthwise, seasoning it first to really bring out the flavour. Today I'm using a drizzle of olive oil, a pinch of salt, smoked paprika, garlic and parsley all-purpose seasoning, spicy Italian seasoning and a bit of freshly chopped garlic. I mix everything well and massage the seasoning into the onions to fully release their flavours. After rinsing the lime juice off the chicken, I rub the seasoned onions all over, making sure to get the seasoning under the skin and inside the cavity for maximum flavour. To finish, I pierce a small hole in either side of the chicken and tuck a garlic clove into each. This step really makes a big difference to the taste. Finally, I place the chicken in the fridge to marinate before cooking. Next, I rinsed and added the cannelli beans and fresh spinach to the soup, letting them simmer for extra flavour and texture. I then peeled and diced the potatoes, leaving them in salted water to keep them fresh until it's time to cook. Okay, so this one is up from her nap now and we're just off down to GAIL's to get some bread for the soup. Just left it on a low simmer, so hopefully by the time we get back it's going to be nice and ready for us.
had to just give her a quick pot of pureed apples and pears. I love having little pots of pureed fruit just for emergencies like now where we need to get out of the house quite quickly. It just kind of tides her over until we can eat properly. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does mean the world to me. It's quite chilly, but the sun's come out, so it's nice. Wow, the soup is looking really tasty. The best bit is dipping the bread in the soup. Tastes so good. So warm, so filling, so tasty. I'll leave the recipes to everything that I've made today down in the description, just in case you guys want to make anything that I've made today. Although it does feel like I've cooked a lot of food today, things like the soup and the oats that I made in the morning, I can just pack away in the fridge and we can eat that for the next few days. So I am just about to put the soup in this little container and pop it in the fridge, and that'll do me and Capri for lunch for the next few days or so. And then I just need to pop the potatoes on. I did already put the chicken on. Okay, so the chicken's been in the oven for just over an hour, so I've just taken it out just to stab some holes in it and then chuck some of the juice over the top just to give it some extra flavour and just make it taste really, really nice.
Next, I peeled and chopped the remaining parsnips and carrots for dinner. I placed them in an oven dish and poured a bit of the chicken juices over them to add some extra flavour.
Okay, baby is in bed and I'm just about to sit down and eat my dinner, which looks absolutely delicious. I'm exhausted, so I'm going to end this video here, but I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.